What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Shadow Warrior 2. Today we're going to be picking up kind of just where we left off from the last episode. I went ahead and, just turned in a bunch of our quests. We got our double blades here. Let me show you my loadout real quick. So we have the Blades of Zaibatsu in our primary, and then the True Patriot for our secondary kind of quick melee weapon. Devolver Anaconda still, the Wang Touch, and the Howler. Now, I think we do have a few more upgrades I got as rewards. I picked up the stuff from my apartment, so we have that. Vulnerability to Elemental, and then Quick, which is movement speed. I don't really think... Well, let's go ahead and do this. A 0.8 life drain isn't the best thing in the world. We'll actually go ahead and trash that. I'm going to trash that too, because I doubt I'll ever use it. Alright, so we don't have anything else that we can put on to our weapons. So, the strategy here that we're going for, the Gold Shaft, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with it. I don't believe there are any money upgrades that you can actually put on to your weapons. We might just end up doing like movement speed and stuff if we ever want to use it to farm for gold. So for the Z45, what we're really going to be looking for is damage resist and then damage to small enemies, because that'll help us get the two simultaneous kills for the 75% damage resist. Blades of Zaibatsu right now, I just have damage to large enemies and chi drain. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with that yet. And then on the True Patriot, we have movement speed. Alright, so we are going to get going on our first quest here. Once we get some of the story quests out of the way, we'll really start. I really want to start focusing in on the side quests. Just because, some of the weapons you can get from there are really, really nice. I was also thinking the other night about how to use the Essence of Ambidexterity, the dual wielding, and then the penetrating ammo. The penetrating ammo I've never really seen a purpose for. It's a moderate damage decrease just for a chance, not even a guarantee, a chance to have your bullets penetrate multiple targets. I might do that on a shotgun, maybe, I can't remember the name of it, but the rapid fire shotgun that you get from one of the quest rewards. Because that might be useful, just kind of being able to fully automatic, getting your fully automatic shotgun kind of to chew through large groups of enemies. So we'll probably put it on that. As for like the Essence of Ambidexterity, I was playing around with it yesterday on just on an easy mode account. It really, it really only works on SMGs. You can put it on pistols, and you might be able to put it on a sawed-off shotgun. I'm not entirely sure, but the miss rate goes through the roof. And for pistols, that's not good. You kind of need pinpoint accuracy because you're only getting 2 bullets. But with the SMG, it kind of sprays it everywhere. It's good for groups of enemies or large enemies, which is kind of what the SMG has always been used for. All right, so we're gonna start hot-blooded. And we're going to go right for these. I was able also to explore a little bit more, and I think I'm kind of getting familiar. Oh, they saw me. Great. I'm getting a little bit more familiar with where secrets are. These are not some bad weapons, but I think I'm really going to stick with these right now. Right. Let's try not to touch the ammo shrine. Ice resist, fire vulnerable. We'll use our pistol then. An extra 3 damage. Woo. Get a headshot. There we go. Alright. Gotta take out these hammerheads first. Oh, great. We got little pests. I also do want to... I'm gonna try and get a hold of the Ninja Scroll, whatever they're called, the Ninja Scroll quest, as quickly as possible, because that will give us our Force Slash, and that's it's actually a really nice power for... It's a really nice power for any kind of melee weapon. Also with these blazes, the Blazes of Zaibatsu, I tend not to worry too much about the ammo. I don't like to use them as ranged weapons because that's only 50... These little cheese strikes here only give you 50% of the actual weapon damage, and that's not a whole lot. Heavy firearms damage, that could be useful later. Damage to small enemies, that's exactly what we're looking for a Z45. So we will put that right there. Damage to small enemies, and then just flat out damage, which is nice. I'm actually going to put that as our primary instead. Alright, let's get our demonic rod, our demonic dick. And a skill point received already. Awesome. I might put that on... What do I want to do that? I don't have my force push yet. Let's just go ahead and get maximum amount of chi. So we could use a little bit of extra chi. Okay, you're ice vulnerable and fire resistant. Probably could have used that barrel to a little bit of a better use. Alright, this isn't actually going to do much for us. Let's go ahead. I really wish I had the Warsaw because, yeah, I'm still never going to get over the fact that I can't get it for free every time I do a playthrough unless I uninstall the gold pack DLC or whatever it was that gives you the Razorback. Because I don't like it. Do I have an ambidexterity? I do not. I wish I did. As soon as we find a doubling aspect or essence of ambidexterity, we're sticking it on the SMG, on the Wang Touch right here. Alright. Let's see if we can get a couple of these guys. There's a lot of Toros. I also actually might go and upgrade our spin attack, our vortex. Because that I believe the first 2 points you put into it go towards increasing the range. Give me my shotgun, thank you. What we're going to be looking for in our shotgun is not necessarily, at least not for this one, not a whole lot of spread increases, but damage increases. What I really want to do is the double ammo loading, where you shoot double the ammo in one shot, and the power aspect, I think, the one that lets you charge it up. That's going to let us do some really good sneak attacks with the shotgun here. And actually, I might end up buying the boomstick, or the doom stick, the stick of doom, I think it's called, the double barrel shotgun. That's only got 2 shots. I might end up doing that because that one it is actually a lot more powerful than this pump action one. So that'll give us a great sneak attack. Let's just go kiss his butt right there, right there, huh? Huh? And let's see what we got up here in the corner. Whoo, look at you. Toxic vulnerable. I don't think I have any toxic. I don't. Well, this will be fun. Let's just Stormy. So he'll electrocute us. Let's get out of there before those blow up. Alright, not bad. Did a lot of damage. There you go. Not the hardest thing in the world. I also am going to be trying to keep an eye out for the patterns of unique enemies, because I don't think this one has one because it's a story mission, but all, if not most, of the side quests have a unique boss or a unique enemy in them, a superior one. I think no, they're not called superior, they're called challengers. And they drop a unique weapon. So I don't know if this area has one, because this is technically not a side quest, even though it functions like one. So we're going to be keeping an eye out for those two. In the next couple days, I'm going to have a few videos out about... Actually, oh, that's pretty good. Let me see if I can put that on. No, I don't have any power upgrades. Good. Vanish. Melee bonus. We'll have a couple videos going up about guides to what to look for in each side quest mission, the weapons that can drop, the bosses that can appear, the general locations of secrets. Okay, in these caves, like I said, I don't know if it appears every time, but I have found quite a few secrets in these caves, so I'm going to kind of look in the same spot. So what's this? An elemental? Electricity, huh? Well, that could be pretty good. I'm also hesitant to put like an element on every single weapon, because not everything needs an element. But you know what? We're actually going to put the element on this. Yeah, that's actually really nice. Just because this has already got movement speed, so we're kind of doing a speed theme on here. And electricity, you know, it's like the Flash, zappy. It means fast. Electricity is very fast. And another one. Burn damage. That will go on our revolver. Extra damage is burn. Nice. Can we get one more on there? We're going to put that on here. Because this, the Decker ARD, we want to focus on critical hit damage. Because once you hit a weak spot, you get an extra 30% damage. So, critical damage, and then above all, accuracy. We want accuracy on the pistol so we can actually land those headshots on most creatures. Where's our cheat? Right there. Awesome. So, I don't think there's anything around this area. this, and again my phone. Alright, do want to kind of keep an eye out for the cobwebs, again, because usually the cobwebs kind of mark a spot where a secret could be hidden. Wow, look at this. Who's texting me? I'm not that popular. Stop texting me. Alright. Alright, we open that chest. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in there. We're not going to waste time. But the secrets actually are really good. Apart from the ones in the tutorial area, in general, I found that the secrets, when you find those little money statues, they give you a lot of money. Like upwards of 5,000 or more. Alright, well, we don't want you running around everywhere. I also believe that usually, when an enemy has an element like this, they always have the same vulnerability. So like all toxic enemies are always vulnerable to electricity, all ice enemies are vulnerable to fire, and such and such. Which actually kind of makes a little bit of sense. It'd be weird if you randomized the resistances and vulnerabilities so that if they were, you know, a fire enemy that was weak to fire, that wouldn't necessarily make sense. Fire rate, we could put it here. Although that's already got ridiculous fire rate. I think I'm going to stick it on our SMG. To get a little bit of more DPS. Again, we are looking for a doubling component. Vampiric component of haste. Well, I don't think we need both of them, but for now... Oh, wait, what did that do? I saw a downwards arrow. I don't know why there's a downwards arrow there. It's still 56 damage. Is there a hidden damage down? I don't think there is. Some people never go crazy. What truly horrible lives they must lead. Alright, out of the cave. We're not going to the cave again. I don't know. I really like these weapons here. I like a lot of the light melee weapons. They seem really cool. Especially like, what are they called? The Rippers? Those little hook blades that you get. I really, really love those. Just for the fact that they're small, they're compact, and they can actually do a lot of damage because they swing so fast. These small weapons are more likely than not the ones I'm going to be sticking a lot of the elemental upgrades on. Hey, look at that. Another electrocution. Get out! Mess with me when I'm upgrading. Alright, component of juice. More damage. Nice. Yep, stick it on there. Awesome. We're going to refrain from killing any... Well, let's kill one. Okay. A little moment of fear. In the live stream that I did last time, as I was expressing my fear of those rabbits, one of them attacked because I was swinging my weapons around and one of these rabbits jumped in the way while I was in the middle of a boss fight, and it turned into a demon bunny. And that just made life so much better. So much better. It didn't make it better, it made it worse. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, skill point received. What did I want to do next? Oh, that's right. We're going to save it for our force push. Because when we're done with this quest, I think this one gives us 2. Most of the story quests give you 2 skill points. Okay, now see, for small groups of enemies like this, if you want to get your damage resist up, this is what you're going to be looking for. You're going to try and get them to group you together. I found the best way is to do your piercing stab attack and run through them both. And down here in the bottom corner, we can see we have 8 seconds, 7 seconds left on our damage resistance. That's the best way to do it. The Curtain of Iron Vortex thing kind of works, but it doesn't do nearly as much damage, so I find trying to stab 2 of them, like skewer them, works a whole lot better. Alright, let's see. What did we get? Accurate aspect. Miss rate. Awesome. That's going on our pistol for our critical hits. But yeah, a lot of the builds I'm basing on the stats that the weapons already have. Some of them don't have unique stats, like the Freedom, the True Patriot, whatever it's called. So these don't have any natural bonuses to them. I mean, they have stats, but you know, like some of these have unique effects to them, and I try to base the upgrades off of those unique effects to actually maximize what they were meant to do. Like is such the case for the Decker ARD. Since it focuses on getting critical hits and getting a damage buff from that, we want to up the accuracy and probably some of the critical hit damage. No enemies? Oh, great, they're Serpentors. I do not like these guys. First there's 1, then there's 3, then there's 9, and they just keep multiplying. That really hurts. A low frame rate. That's another kind of problem I've found with this game, is that there are serious random lag spikes. Just gonna kind of hold it off for a second and hope we don't crash. Crashed several times during the stream. Let's get out of here. Let's just run away. I'm jumping off. I'm jumping off. I think there's too much there. Sometimes when you do kill something, I don't even know. Look at this. Look at this. First it was the sound on the last one. Now it's the lag spikes in this. Good God. What? Alright, you know, let's teleport out and see if that does anything. Let's get to a safer place. Come on! And nothing really. Alright, we're going to cut this one short, and I'm going to kind of see what's going on. Try and fix it. I don't know. I hope this isn't a permanent thing. It shouldn't be. Probably doesn't help that it's raining at all either. Alright, I'm going to see what's going on here. Going to try and fix my frame rate. And then we'll continue the same quest. We'll continue Hot Blooded in the next part. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.